ஜனாதிபதி டாக்டர் அப்துல் கலாம் அவர்கள் கேஜி மருத்துவமனை சார்பில் ஏழை குழந்தைகளுக்கு கண்ணொளி வழங்கும் திட்டம் மற்றும் கேஜி மருத்துவமனையில் இந்தியாவிலேயே முதன்முறையாக அறிமுகப்படுத்தப்படும் ஹெலிப்ரோப் நியூக்ளியர் மருத்துவ கருவியையும் பிப்ரவரி 21ஆம் தேதி தொடங்கி வைத்தார்.
His Excellency the President of India, Honorable Sri Jayakumar, Minister of Law, Government of Tamil Nadu, the students, the ladies and gentlemen, and the children who underwent major open heart surgery at KG Hospital.
விழாவிற்கு வந்திருந்தவர்களை கேஜி மருத்துவமனையின் தலைவர் டாக்டர் ஜி பக்தவச்சலம் அவர்கள் வரவேற்று பேசுகையில்
75 destitute children, the 15 post-operative cataract patients who have been operated in the morning, கண் ஆபரேஷன் பண்ண நாமக்கல்ல இருந்த ஏழை மக்கள், ஐயா நீங்க பிரசிடென்ட்க்கு நமஸ்காரம் சொல்லிட்டு உட்காருங்க. I welcome all of you. After a gap of 35 years, this is the first time the president of our country is visiting this wonderful city, Coimbatore. Sir, it is God's will. It's God's will that you are here and your presence has enthused and ignited the minds of lakhs of Coimbatorians, industrialists, students and children. This is a red letter day in the annals of KG. My father KG dreamed of a wonderful hospital in India and it became a reality. KG has studied only 5th grade, but he made all his 5 children educated. God sends his messages and help through good people. He sends word through good people. Sir, we have experienced it through you. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 years ago, when Dr. Abdul Kalam visited our hospital, in that main building, he went and saw the 25-bed ward. என்னப்பா நல்ல வேலை பண்ணிருக்கீங்க, நல்ல வேலை பண்ணுங்க. எந்த காரணத்தை கொண்டும் இந்த ஏழை மக்களுக்கு பண்ற ஆபரேஷனை நிறுத்தி போடாதீங்க. Please offer free treatment for the poor and unfortunate blind people, he told us. God will help you, God will bless you. ஐயா அவர்கள் சொன்னார்கள். Sir, it happened. A 25-bed ward became a 250 big KG hospital. KG Eye Hospital. Sir visited about 9 months ago before he became the president. In just 4 years, 1,500 camps, 2.5 lakhs patients, 45,000 intraocular lens cataract surgeries totally free of charge for the poor. A miracle, sir. Sir, this was your vision and your dream, and we were tools in the hands of God. Dream come true. This program which you are going to inaugurate today is very unique, sir. We have called it as Kalam KG Crusade Against Blindness of the Children in the country. This program has kindled the fire and passion in the minds of doctors and nurses. I hope and pray this program will become a model program for the whole country, because our doctors have been visiting the slums and the destitute homes and found children, small children, 5 months, 6 months, bad eye infection. There's a 4-year-old child with diabetes and a cataract. The child will grow to be a blind child. That is one of the worst things which can ever happen to a child. Your Excellency, your bigger dream, a dream of a developed, advanced India will happen, sir, the next 10 years. But what we Indians must do should work very hard. 16 hours a day, 350 days a year, non-stop, like the Chinese, like the Japanese and like Koreans. You can't sit and enjoy a television. You can't have a Sunday. You cannot have 25 national holidays. Sir, you are the most popular president India ever had, liked by the children. Liked by the children and the youth. You are not only liked, but you are admired by the intellectuals and scientists of this country. You are also not only liked, but feared by the friendly neighbors. Doctor's profession is a calling of God. When the patients get better and go home, when the patients, the blind patients see the world, they call us Narayana, Jesus and Allah. Doctors can change the life of a human being. Dr. Kalam KG Crusade Against Childhood Blindness. We hope to reach out to millions of blind poor children, and we need your help and support, sir. While we care for the poor, we also are not lagging behind in the spread of good medicine through continuing medical education programs, continuing community education programs. We also adopt latest state of art of the technology like 4D ultrasound, capsule endoscopy, knee joint replacement, beating heart surgery, heli probe at unbelievably 50% of the cost compared to even our neighboring Chennai. Sir, Coimbatore needs your blessings. Coimbatore needs the blessings of our beloved Prime Minister Vajpayee. You must be our ambassador of Coimbatore at Delhi, sir. Our city has become a medical destination for India and the neighborhood countries. The growth of the Coimbatore, we have ebullient young people. It should become the destination for information technology, will create jobs for more than 1 lakh people. We are capable of creating jobs for 1 lakh people in the next 3 years. Sir, please help us with more infrastructure. Please send us some foreign dignitaries who come to your Bhavan. Send them to Coimbatore, we make friends, we make it happen. Sir, let your patriotic passion for development become an endemic disease among the Indians. And I assure you, sir, the prosperous India will be a reality. Jai Hind. I take great pleasure in extending a warm welcome to you, sir. நூற்றி 50 பேஷண்ட்ஸ் வந்திருக்காங்க சார். 500 காலேஜ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் வந்திருக்காங்க சார். நர்சிங் காலேஜ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், பிசியோதெரபி. 300 கம்ப்யூட்டர் எஜுகேஷன் MCA ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் KGISL வந்திருக்காங்க சார். கோயம்புத்தூர் இருக்கிற who is who of 500 people who manage 500 industries are there, sir. This is a very unique city, sir. You give an idea, they will make it implement, sir. This is supposed to be a different country, sir. Coimbatore is a different country within India, sir. We can make a Singapore, sir. On behalf of the children of Coimbatore, I welcome Avantika to give a bouquet to our president. She is studying in 6th standard, 10th high school. On behalf of KGISL, one of the well-known information technology, I ask Mr. Ashok Bhaktavasalam to give a memento of Lord Krishna. Memento of Lord Krishna to our Kalam Krishna, who brings joy and cheer to the children of the country. Vasanti, the president of the KG hospital, will give a memento. Now I request our president kindly inaugurate the crusade against blindness of children and also to launch the HeliPro.
கலாம் கேஜி குழந்தைகள் கண்ணொளி திட்டம், ஹெலிப்ரோ கருவி ஆகியவற்றை ஜனாதிபதி டாக்டர் அப்துல் கலாம் அவர்கள் தனது பொற்கரங்களால் குத்துவிளக்கு ஏற்றி துவக்கி வைக்கிறார்.
Dr. Manoj to bring the children. We'll hand over the spectacles for the blind children, partly visually handicapped children, and eye drops for children from the destitute home. Your Excellency, I would like to present to you 7 doctors of KG Hospital who have done yeoman service to the suffering patients. I'll introduce the doctors, then subsequently ask them to come. With their untiring work, at their personal own sacrifice, they have created departments of excellence with excellent teams of nurses and technicians, which are accessible for the rich and the poor. Rich and the poor. I request you to give away the awards, and the awardees are called the Star of KG. There are 140 doctors. We have selected only 7, and the doctors, I will read out the name first. Don't come. Dr. Chandrasekhar from Chennai, son of Duraraj, ex-DGP of Police. Dr. Manoj from Trichur, who have created this high hospital. 45,000 surgeries done free of charge. Dr. Jairamappai from Udupi has done 4,000 heart surgeries, out of which 20 bypass surgeries have been done free of charge under Idayam Kapum scheme of our Madam Chief Minister, Jayalalitha. Dr. R. Balasubramaniam from Salem, a nephrologist who has done about 260 kidney transplantations and 400 free dialysis for patients. Dialysis costs 1,000 rupees. He has done 400 free. Dr. N. Bhaskar is a good cardiologist from Tanjore, quietly, efficiently treated more than 1 lakh patients. Dr. M. Nadarajan, the neurosurgeon of repute, who has saved 35,000 patients dying from head injury, he has saved them. And the last but not the least, Dr. V.P. Shanmugasundaram, son of Mr. Ponnan from Fingerpost Ooty, a wonderful laparoscopic surgeon, has done more than 1 lakh abdominal surgeries.
Invite Dr. Chandrasekhar, eye surgeon, Dr. Manoj Ramchandran, eye surgeon.
Dr. Jairama Pai, cardiac surgeon. Dr. R. Balasubramaniam, nephrologist. Dr. M. Nadarajan, neurosurgeon. Dr. V.P. Shanmugasundaram, laparoscopic general surgeon. Dr. Bhaskaran, cardiologist. We request His Excellency to give a speech.
வணக்கம்.
Please,
Honorable Jayakumar, Minister for Law, Dr. G. Bhaktavasalam, Chairman KG Hospitals, Dr. A. Bhaktavasalam, MD KG Hospital, and Dr. Chandrasekhar, Head and Department of Eye KG Hospital, and all the doctors, all the patients, and industrialists, and all the distinguished guests, my greetings to all of you today evening. I have known this hospital for some time, and their contribution in a big way, removing the pain of the people. And when you remove the pain of the people, God is with you, and always He will be with you, and in all your efforts, it will multiply as long as your mission is removing the pain of the people. Now, our country has got 15 million people are blind, and we are adding every year something like 4 million people. It's a big problem, and how do we give light to them? One is the vanishing light, you give light to it. That means the 4 to 5 lakhs every year we're adding, we should, the operation, cataract operation, and the intensity has to increase, so that the mission what KG Hospital is doing, many more hospitals have to do in our country, and they are doing. Particularly, I greet KG Hospital for the excellent service what they are doing. Now, always whenever I am with people, unfortunately, who have lost the sight, I am asking myself a question: Will they live in darkness for whole life, or is there any remedy? Now I can see the remedy when I give the glasses specs to some of the people partially vision handicapped, and the vision is rectified. And also, if the patients report that diagnosed at right time, the cataract can be operated, glaucoma can be operated. One is highly deep into the eye, the another the surface. Both can be treated, and laser treatment has come in, and also very good doctors are there. They are doing as much as possible, but the intensity, we should have a mission. I understand India has got a mission to remove the blindness from this country by, they call it 2020 vision. Now, this blind, how do you remove the permanent blindness? I was in Bhopal 6 months back. That gas tragedy is called. Thousands of people died because of the carelessness of industry, and then many lost the vision. Hundreds have lost the vision. When I was talking to them, I had with me some of the famous eye surgeons, eye doctors. I was asking them, have they lost permanently? Can we do something? I was asking them. And it came to one doctor said, I hope your doctors also will know, the stem cell research is going in a big way. That stem cell research Previously, it was very complicated, and many governments did not approve that because it started from the embryo. Now, fortunately, the stem cell research starts from the person who has got a visually handicapped. Either the bone marrow, you can take the stem cell and culture and administer so that it can be the cataract type of the surface blindness. If it is, it can be removed, or it is another way is then near the deep into the eye, they take the stem cell and then culture it and treat it, so that there is a hope. The blind people also, even degenerated nerve centers with blindness, there is a hope, which is what the experts say. I believe them. And one of my close friend, he told me by December, using the doctor, is a famous doctor, Dr. Das, he told me he's in Hyderabad, the LV Prasad Institute. He told me he will treat at least two patients. He will show me in December the blind person with the light. Yes, when I heard it, I was really moved. That day I'm counting that December, because doing the research, I pray for the research also to succeed. Similarly, I'm sure with the network of what KG Hospital does, with the humanitarian activity, with so much of clinical data, they have to start a research wing, and so this type of problem they can handle. I'm sure Dr. Bhattavasalam is so dynamic. He will start research. In India, one of the country, we have a tremendous potential for research compared to any other country, because our database can be very high. The clinical database is very high. With the clinical database, we can do a tremendous research, and research will lead to the good results, and good results will give the light to the human beings who don't have a sight. So with this, I would like to congratulate, and also I'm glad to launch and inaugurate a new facility, HeliProp, for diagnosis of waterborne disease caused by the bacteria. And I congratulate all of them who have contributed for such type of mission. Today, fortunately, I have met a number of them. Just now I met one doctor. He has done 100,000 operations, more than 100,000 operations here in Kenya. So I'm very happy to see such a person. Morning, today, the whole thing, another institution I went there, that is Pondicherry. Pondicherry, there is a hospital, eye hospital. I inaugurated today morning. The Aravind Eye Hospital, and there also I saw Dr. Venkateswamy. Dr. Venkateswamy, he is supposed to be a guru for me. For everyone, he is the guru. And he himself has done more than 100,000 operations. So very good people we have in the country. We are blessed with very good human beings. So somehow I got big hope in the developed India. After all, what is developed India? Developed India means the health. Everybody should have a good health. And developed India means everybody should have employment potential, and also the type of we should have a food sufficiency when we grow further beyond 1 million. And then all the information communication technology, I would request Dr. Bhattavasalam particularly use telemedicine in the site maintenance and also recovery. If, for example, in rural area, there will be number of hospitals, eye hospitals attached to the taluk or village hospitals. There should be a connectivity between the hospital like KG hospitals and the village centers, so that diagnosis can be televised, and the good doctors here, they can diagnose what is the problem and solution they can give, and by medicine or needed operation. and then they can come here to the urban area. So these are the few things I have. I would like to congratulate all the students for doing for the good mission. We are all engaged in a good mission that is removing the pain of the people. God bless you and all the doctors who have done a fantastic work. Again, because after all, you attend the heart. Heart is paining. When the heart is paining, you immediately, doctors diagnose, you open the heart, they see the heart, a bypass surgery they do, or they do angiography, angioplasty they do. So that is, you are repairing the heart, you are recovering the heart from the pain. But one pain always creates a problem. Why India has got so much of cardiac pain? Why? Like eye problems, our vitamin A deficiency in the childhood mother is responsible most of the blindness. Similarly, cardiac problem, it seems to be a combination of three things. Number one, the food habits and non-exercise and worries. This is what 900 cardiac surgeons told me when I talked to them in teleconference. So I believe doctors, there are two things they are doing. One is they are really treating the heart, but you have to treat it two ways. One is with your kindness, give the good feeling to the patient, he will recover. And then you treat him by your scientific method. So a doctor really, he behaves almost a divine creation, representing the God and the angel through the pain of the people. I wish you all the best. And Dr. Bhattacharya has got such angels. I wish him all the best. God bless you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's think about this. All along, we thought we had the option or the choice, a choice between a big dream and a small dream. But then His Excellency Dr. Abdul Kalam's view on this is quite different and profound. It is a crime, he says. It is a crime, he says, to have a small dream. It is a crime to have a small dream when the 12-year-old boys from the bonded labor markets of Kanjipuram says, our president is asking us to have big dreams. But where is the time for children like me to dream when we don't even find the time to sleep? It is a crime to have a small dream when millions of our fellow Indians need help. It is a crime when we don't realize the glory of India. Your Excellency, on behalf of the ignited young minds of Coimbatore assembled out here, I promise you that we will not commit the crime of small dreams, but instead play a collective role to enable India to become the next global superpower of the world. Thank you.
கோவை கேஜி மருத்துவமனை தென்னிந்தியாவில் அதிநவீன 500 படுக்கை வசதிகளும் பல சிறப்பு அம்சங்களையும் கொண்ட மருத்துவமனையாகும். இங்கு அனைவருக்கும் உலகத்தரம் வாய்ந்த சிகிச்சை அளிக்கப்படுகிறது. தமிழ்நாடு, கேரள மாநில மற்றும் மத்திய அரசு ஊழியர்களுக்கு அதிகாரப்பூர்வமாக அங்கீகரிக்கப்பட்ட மருத்துவ மையம் கேஜி மருத்துவமனையாகும். இருதய அறுவை சிகிச்சை, மூட்டு மாற்று, லாப்ரோஸ்கோபி, சிறுநீரக மாற்று, மூளை அறுவை சிகிச்சை, குழந்தைகள் தீவிர சிகிச்சை, விபத்து தீவிர சிகிச்சை மற்றும் ஜீரண மண்டல மருத்துவம் ஆகியவற்றில் கேஜி மருத்துவமனை தலைசிறந்து விளங்குகிறது. கண் மருத்துவத்துறையில் கேஜி கண் மருத்துவமனை சிறப்பான சேவை புரிந்து வருகிறது. KGISL நிறுவனம் மெடிக்கல் டிரான்ஸ்கிரிப்ஷன், MCA புரோகிராம் ஆகியவற்றில் திறம்பட செயல்பட்டு வருகிறது.
Tava Subha Sita जय हे